Right then, guys. It's back. Premier League is back. Well, it came out last week, but it's back for Man United. It's been too long. At the same time, not long enough. It's football. You always miss football over summer, but it's been such a weird year that we haven't really we haven't really been away from it for very long. And Man United are back, and I don't know if we're ready. The horrible thing is we should be winning this game very comfortably against the Crystal Palace side that they're not one of the favourites, but they're up there to be going down. And we're up there for top 4, top 3, even challenging. It should be comfortable, but we're out of fitness, we're out of match sharpness, and they've already played twice this season, playing in the Cup. Well, they did lose to Bournemouth, so it's never great for them, but they did also beat Southampton. So they have match fitness, match sharpness, whereas we don't. We haven't played since that frustrating night against Seville, so we haven't got great form to go off of. That being said, in terms of the league, we haven't lost since January. We haven't lost since Bruno came in. The only time we've ever felt defeat under Bruno was in the League Cup and the Europa. So, whilst our form wasn't incredible near the end of the season, drawing quite a few games, we don't lose. And those are famous last words, but we don't lose. We're playing against a side that, in all fairness, it should be comfortable. They've got some good players. They've got some tricky players. They've got the likes of Zaha. They've got in Eberechi Eze. They've got Ayew, who ran so much compared to the rest of the squad last season. He's a very high pressure player, and to be honest, we did get caught out through people like that last season. So hopefully that won't happen again. We got caught out to that last season. We lost them at Old Trafford in the third game of the season. So hopefully this isn't the same outcome. It would be very upsetting if it was, but I don't feel like it would be. We're going to start off with my lineup prediction. Slightly rotated to what you'd expect. The back five is pretty much I'd say it's as you'd expect, but a lot of United fans are calling for Henderson to start. I don't feel like he's ready yet. I feel like he's needs to be transitioned in, maybe cup games and maybe the odd Premier League game here and there if De Gea has problems or starts to make mistakes like he did last season. So I'm going to go for David De Gea in goal. Back four of Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Luke Shaw. We haven't seen Luke Shaw since Southampton, since his injury, and he has started to pick up some good form, so it's good to see him back, see what we've missed. Maguire and Lindelof are a partnership that we saw very often last season, and then we're just Wan-Bissaka. He's a Wan-Bissaka, you don't really need to explain much. He's incredible tackling ability, so it'll be interesting to see him against Zaha, see if he can see if he can neutralise Zaha like he has against the likes of Sterling. So that'll be a good battle. In front of them is where the changes have been made. Gone for Nemanja Matic for starters. He was a big name in the side that didn't get rotated or changed. We did see him get arrested for the Europa League where we saw Fred come in instead of Matic, but I feel like he could be back now. He didn't play in any international games, so he should have had a chance to have a break and get some fitness back. Next to him is maybe the shock. We've got the new lad in Donny van de Beek, who's starting instead of Pogba, because Pogba sadly did test positive for coronavirus, so don't know in terms of his state. I think he's back to training again, but I don't know what it would have done to him, so I don't know how much it affected him, so I feel like it's probably a fair shout to assume he's not playing this one. And then of course Bruno in front of them, and then the front three of Greenwood on the right. Let's just get all the controversy behind him, get him playing, get him in the media for the right reasons instead of the wrong ones. Martial, who picked up some incredible form last season with his best goal scoring season, beating his best previously, which was on his first season at Manchester United. But yeah, I feel like he's going to build on what was a great end to last season, and he should start strongly here. And on the left hand side, again a bit of a surprise, I've gone for Dan James. I'm not sure Rashford did play against Aston Villa, but I'm not sure in terms of how his fitness. What, 9 months ago he had a double back fracture, then he had problems with his ankles, and I felt like I don't want to rush him into it, and he did pull out the England squad for a reason, so I'm not sure how much I want to try and force him back into action. So that's what I want for Dan James. He hasn't got the same output as Marcus has, and we haven't really got the options. I could have said maybe stick Martial back out on the wing and put a Gallo up top, or if we did have the summer we wanted, we could have had the likes of maybe a Sancho at right wing, Martial left wing, Greenwood up top, or even if we brought in someone like who'd be linked to like an Ismail Assar, might play on the wing, or maybe Perisic should be linked to him, could be playing instead of James, but we just haven't got the options. So yeah, Greenwood, Martial, James, my front three. Next up then, we've got the score prediction. This one, I won't say straightforward, but I'm going to say a 3-1 win. We're going to score goals. That's one consistent thing since Bruno's come in, that we score goals. I'm not sure in terms of how good we are at the back, because one thing in terms of match sharpness is if you're not incredibly sharp, then your headspace isn't quite there and your concentration isn't as high. So I feel like we could see us concede like a corner or like a counter attack or just a cross where we're not really paying attention, at least on our march. I feel like in terms of match sharpness, we're not quite there, so that could have an impact. But I don't feel like it's going to have an impact to the point where we're going to miss out on the win or that we're not going to score goals. I feel like it's just could be just a lack of concentration there at some point that could cause us to just let someone drift into the back post or win the header or something, which is something we conceded far too often last season. We conceded quite a lot of goals in the air, and I feel like with no more investment and no new players, that's probably a mainstay of our season, and don't be surprised if we see quite a few goals going that way again. But yeah, I'll be doing a reaction to that match later on, and I'll be doing a preview for the Arsenal match against West Ham. I'll be looking over some transfers tomorrow, and I'll be looking over my predictions and see how close I was on the Monday for all the matches, as well as probably doing a preview for the match against who we got. We've got Luton, I think it is. Luton in the Cup. So I'll do that Tuesday. So yeah, basically my plan is today I'll get this one out. I'll get Arsenal West Ham, get a reaction either today or tomorrow, get a transfer roundup tomorrow, and Monday we'll look over my predictions for see how I did over the match day, and then Tuesday will be my preview for Luton. So look out for those videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a bit of a shorter preview this time. I usually get the videos out during the match, and I want to make sure that's not the case this season. So I thought I'd do a little bit less structured, a little simpler video. Next time we're playing a game in the league, I'll have graphics and stuff ready, and it'll be a more structured video, and I'll have the FIFA footage back up again. So you know what? I'm not going to be doing any predictions in terms of adding simulations. I'll wait till the next FIFA comes out, because I have pre-ordered it, so it should be coming early October. So yeah, probably not until like match day 4 or 5 we'll be having simulations, but look out for those. It should be a bit better quality with the new FIFA game, and it should have our actual lineups, and who knows, by that point we could have some new players on our team. We've still got a month left of the transfer window. Hopefully we can do something. We've been linked to constant players, even like the Tonali has just popped up again. So yeah, who knows. Anyway, I've waffled on enough about nothing to do with this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.